Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm in a Toyota HiAce. It's a high roof camper conversion, and it's pretty cool because it's kind of like what my HiAce would have been like if I'd have ever put a high roof on it, which I really wanted to, but they're like so expensive. It was about 6.5 grand to install a high roof here in Australia. So I never got around to doing it, but it was something that I would have loved. And this is kind of what it would have been like. This is I believe it's Talvor conversion, which I was told in one of my previous videos by a subscriber that the Talvor are like a conversion that's done for rental companies. And I'd say that it's probably right because this van does seem like an ex-rental. It's pretty like rough around the edges, but it's cool to be inside anyway, just to get an idea of what it's like. I'll show you what it's like to be up in the high roof. So I also got asked on one of my videos how tall I am. I think I'm about 6'3", 6'4", so I'm pretty tall, but I can actually stand up in here with, I don't know, maybe an inch or two to spare. It's got these cool little windows here as well, so you can open up the windows, and there's one on the other side as well, which I'll show you. So you can actually get a cross breeze. I'll just step back here. So you can get a cross breeze across these two. It's got this over here, which actually is multiple panels that slide out and become like a roof bed. You've got all these curtains and stuff. Curtains all around actually. You've got curtains on the lower windows as well. And you've got these curtains here to divide the cab area. So that's the sort of roof space. You've also got a little vent there. I can't imagine it's going to do a whole lot. And you've got a light over there with some storage, like a shelf. So that's pretty good. If it was me, I would probably turn this area here into storage as well. I wouldn't want the roof bed, so I'd probably turn that into some sort of a shelf and yeah, just store stuff up there. You've got the kitchen down here, so this is the stove area. I'll step back a bit so you can see better. So you've got the stove on the top there. You've got a microwave, a fridge, and the sink. Let's have a look at the fridge. These are quite typical of this sort of size of conversion. It's a little Waco, which I believe for you Americans is the same company as Dometic, because your Dometic fridges, the Dometic CF50, I believe, that a lot of people use, is actually a Waco CF50 in Australia. And I used to have the Waco CFX50, which is just the updated model. This is the stove here. I'll show you that one. So it's a 2-burner, pretty much standard again. The sink here looks like it's got a little pump handle. Probably drains into some kind of a water tank. Maybe not. Okay, so this is all storage under here. So you've got shelving there. Looks like the water drains away to somewhere perhaps underneath the vehicle. You've got storage over this side as well. It's quite a big cupboard there. And we've got more storage up the top here. This one's a drawer. All with these pop handles. Some of them are getting a little bit old, but again, like I was saying, it's probably an ex-rental. Slide out drawer there. Microwave, which I don't really think is necessary in a camper van, but if it's a rental, then maybe, because a lot of people when they go on these camper holidays, they don't have the same mentality of conserving energy. They just want to go somewhere, plug in, and explore. So I guess a microwave is kind of useful for that. You've got windows down here as well. So these ones actually open, these side windows, which didn't in my old HiAce. So you got the side windows there, and then I'll show you. This is the seating area. It's quite typical of this style of van where they have the sort of the two couches, and then this gets boarded up in the middle. I believe you use the table, and there's another board that goes in the middle and turns that into a bed. This table's kind of cool as well because it swivels around. You can pull this around like this, it also slides somehow. There we go. Yeah, so it's kind of can be swiveled to any position that you want to put it in. There's the other board under there you use to make the bed. There's all storage underneath the seats as well. And yeah, other than that, we've got the cab area over here, which you could potentially climb through into. Not a lot of space, but that's the cab space there. Standard HiAce, they haven't actually changed anything. Yeah, it looks like that's about it for this one. I think it's got a battery monitor down here. There's your battery monitor and your main switch. Fire extinguisher over here. And that looks like about it. I quite like these HiAce conversions with the high roof. Like I said, I would have loved to have had one back when I had my HiAce, because I can actually stand up straight, which is awesome. But for my future purposes, I think this is still going to be a little bit too small, because as I've mentioned in previous videos, I would like to store a mountain bike inside the cab area here. So I'd probably want something longer and probably wider. But this would suit someone that's living very minimally with, that just wants a van to live in and doesn't have too much to put in it. This would be perfect. It'll fit into one car parking space, which is always a bonus. But yeah, I would like to in the future perhaps be able to store a mountain bike and maybe even a motorbike. I'd love to get a dirt bike and just have a ramp that put it in the back and almost have like a little closed off garage section. That's kind of what I'm projecting. I don't know, we'll see, things change, but that's what I'm projecting at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this van. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's better than the pop top versions for sure. I'd rather have a permanently high top with windows in the side than a pop top. And let me know what you guys think you would change in this, what you like about it, all that sort of stuff. Put it in the comments below. And yeah, stick around for more van tours like this one. And if you like it, then like it. If you haven't yet, then make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you next time.